Folks, I've been waiting for this night for quite some time. Yeah, and it seemed like every time Barry and I tried to get a date together, something would go wrong. But they're finally here in the little town of Mount Sterling, so if you would, how about a great big Mount Sterling welcome for Appalachian Road Show.
Thank you, guys. Let's have some fun. My grandpa, he's 95. He keeps dancing, he's still alive. My grandma, she's 92. She loves to dance and sing some too. I don't know, but I've been told if you keep on dancing, you'll never grow old. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on. We're gonna go out tonight and dance, dance, dance all night. Hey!
I'm a hard-working man, I'm a son of a gun. Worked all week and I didn't do some. Put in the kitchen, the cows in the barn, I'm all cleaned up, the chores are all done. Take my hand, come along, let's go out and have some fun. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on, we're gonna go out tonight. And dance, dance, dance all night long.
Come on, darling, don't you look that way. You know when you smile, I've got to say, you're my love, you're my heart's delight. Don't you want to go out tonight? Such a pretty lady, you're such a sweet girl. When you dance, brights up my world. Come on, darling, put a pretty dress on. We're gonna go out tonight and dance, dance, dance. Dance, dance, dance all night long.
Lady in the back sundown, high on the hill in the hood of town. Look a good, make a fiddle, have it rain. You can hear it talk, you can hear it sing. Dance, dance, dance all night long. See my blues, my baby, sweeter than her mine. And my blues, my baby, she's the only one I love. When the moon shines bright on the ridge at night in our little cabin in the pine. And my blues, my baby, and I know so glad she's mine. All right, in the spring of '49, back in the hills of Carolina, though we were only 17, glad to see wear my ring. See my blues, my baby, sweeter than the turbine. And my blues, my baby, she's the only one I love. When the moon shines bright on the blue ridge at night in our little cabin in the pine. And my blues, my baby, and I know that she's mine.
Let's sing. Why we're not singing?
Because he was back.
Well, now. Well, the devil's gonna make me a free man. The devil's gonna set me free. The devil's gonna make me a free man. The devil's gonna set me free. Mississippi State, hoping things might go my way. For every hard-earned dollar I make, there stands a man just to take it away. Some might say I talk loud to see if I can. Like them, don't walk away from my fear. I busted bones, broken stone, look the devil in the eye. Yeah, I hope he's gonna break these chains. Oh, the devil's gonna make me a free man. The devil's gonna set me free. Yeah, the devil's gonna make me a free man. The devil's gonna set me free. So I got him at last. I took his 6-shooter, put 2 in his chest. He'll never say a word no more. No, he'll never say a word no more. Lord, the devil got him good for sure. Ain't got no place to call my own. Only chains and broken bones. Ain't got no place to call my own. So come on, Lord, won't you take me home? To ever hold one of them. That's Byron House. devil's gonna set me free.
Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That was an old prison work song written by a band from Iceland. Ain't that weird? Fits right in, though. That's called Broken Bones. Well, how many of you guys are seeing us for the first time? Several? Everybody? So, anybody ever seen us before? Just a couple? Well, shoot. All right, we get to introduce ourselves. We're Appalachian Road Show, as Kenny told you, and we're awful proud to bear that name. We feel like the Appalachian Mountains is the longest and oldest mountain chain in the United States, running from my home in the North Georgia mountains all the way up and through the great state of Maine. And those mountains made a great barrier of sorts, natural barriers. People were coming in, headed west, settling this country in the early days from Spain, Scotland, England, Ireland, West Africa, and beyond. And as those people came together, these mountains slowed them down. They started building communities, churches, getting together, and their cultures came together. They grew and they persisted on, and as these cultures came together, along with that came their musical stylings. Each one had their own unique musical stylings, and we're awful proud to bear the name Appalachian Road Show because we feel like that formation and the coming together of those people formed early American music in general as we know it. You can call it bluegrass, folk, old time, whatever you want to call it. The coming together of those people formed that. And we're awful proud to bear the name Appalachian Road Show. We hope you enjoy what we got for you here this evening. Thank you. Talking about old-time music, the group called the Dixon Brothers, and this was probably late 1920s, early 1930s, when they first started recording music and capturing it. The group called the Dixon Brothers wrote this song as a protest song. This is our cover of it. It's on our Tribulations project, and it's about hard times, but it's funny, and you'll love it. They started implementing sales taxes in different states in the United States at different times, and when they hit these boys' state, they wrote a protest song about it. And it's funny. It's called Sales Tax on the Women.
Everything that we have to eat, but don't put the taxes on the gas. 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents in cash. That's the way my money goes spinning. You take off my head and you hit me with a bat if you put the sales taxes on the women.
Oh, well, don't put the taxes on the good-looking girls, although I know the pennies have to go. Well, I wouldn't have done it for 100 or more, cause the boys wouldn't stand a bit of show.
1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cents in cash. That's the way my money goes spinning. You take off my head and you hit me with a bat if you put the sales taxes on the women. I love the pretty girls with the lovely little curls. If that's wrong, I hope I repent. Well, I'd sure be sore and I couldn't love no more if I had to pay the taxes as I went. Yeah, I'd be broke.
That's the way it goes. Uncle Sam knows he's just torturing me and my pals.
We would die with the blues without any shoes if we had to put the taxes on the cow. Well, I don't mean any harm when I step out at night. Happy times with the ladies I've spent. Sales taxes on the kisses just wouldn't be right. In my pockets I would never have a cent.
Oh, here comes an old horn.
those taxes on the women. Whoops. There it is.
All right, hold on.
A little space, sir. For you.
Here's that lick you just put.
Come on, play it. Sing it again.
All the way from Canton, North Carolina, that's Jim Vancleve wearing that fiddle out. I got a confession to make. On the song before that, I ran into him and it about not broke the neck out of my banjo. Did you feel it? I'm sure you did. Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, I hit you and it just mashed it all to pieces.
I guess I'm used to full contact show.
Full contact bluegrass here, y'all. I checked him right into the wall.
I just thought I was blocking for you.
Let's do this one right here. I'm anywhere close. Let's do this one right here. We got a project called Jubilation. We come out with a couple of years ago. We're a few days from recording another new project. About to record another new one right now. But this is off our last project, and we were a night or two before we went in the studio. We'd had rehearsal, and Jim and myself got together sitting in his basement in his studio and decided we needed a song that felt a little bit somewhat like the early 1950s version of Lester Flatt and Earl Scruggs and the Foggy Mountain Boys. So this is what we came up with. It's a borderline plagiarism, I'm sure, but hey, who plays bluegrass that don't do that a little bit, you know? we changed one chord in one spot.
So effectively, it's a brand new song that sounds really old.
Yeah, right, all that's it.
Yeah, this is called Tonight I'll See You in My Dreams.
I'll see you. make me smile and make me cry around our little happy home. Here is where I'm all alone. Though you left me, I'll be true. I gave my heart to only you, and though you've fallen away, it seems, tonight I'll see you in my dreams. Hurts me, darling, now to see your name be written down in stone. Sweetheart, you left me all alone. Though you left me, I'll be true. I gave my heart to only you, and now you're far away, it seems.
It's time to tell you about this.
I'm sorry, I told you.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry.
I missed one there, boys.
You did.
Byron, you got the list. You're supposed to tell me that. An official welcome while I'm pointing him out here. I forgot to do a song, so I got Byron off his list. He's sat in with us a few times, folks. One of the most legendary bass players in the world, in my opinion. And since I'm up here and I've got a microphone, mine's the only one that counts right now. So. Bowling Green, Kentucky. That's where he was born and raised. Bowling Green, Kentucky. He's done it all. He's played with about everybody you can think of. Spent most of the. What's the most time? Sam Bush, you think, as far as amount of time? Sam Bush Band, but folks, one of the greatest musicians in the whole world. Make welcome Mr. Byron House. Roadhouse. Yeah, I forgot Robert Plant and Nickel Creek. If I forgot people, I would. We wouldn't have enough time to name everybody that calls on Byron's services, but we're so proud to have him here with us. So along around the late 1800s, early 1900s, times were hard. Money was hard to come by all over the country, especially in the Appalachian Mountains, where we call home. People turned a lot of different ways trying to make their living, provide for their families. We talk about several of those as we go along in the program. Darrel's dad was a coal miner out of Jolo, West Virginia, Bradshaw, that area. And he talks about that as we go a little further in the program. Talk about the train industry, different things. My folks were all loggers and sawmillers in the North Georgia mountains on my mom's side, as far back as we could trace on her side of the family. I can remember my granddad going to work, coming in from work, having those horses that literally, as a child, it seemed like their bellies were as tall as the ceiling. So I can remember all that when I was just a boy. They've long since moved on from that style of logging, and I guess think people are safer for it. But this particular song talks about that industry. It's a true story written by a man from around Galax, Virginia. He lost his fingers in a bandsaw accident, and the writer, Craig Johnson, went and sat with him, and he told him his story, and this is a culmination of their conversation that they had. I'll let Jim Vancleve kick it off, one of the more popular songs we have. It's called You Piney Mountains. Sit down, buddy, we'll drink and smoke. Woman, don't you weep for me. My hands can't fiddle and my heart's been broke. You down old piney mountains. Lost my fingers in the Galax mill. But he sang a sad old song, and my heart got broke in the Pine Hills. Lord, and my time ain't long. I started out to logging when I was in my prime. Woman, don't you weep for me. Hitching up the spruce to the big drag lines. You down old piney mountains, where the skidders start a-bucking as the gears come down. Buddy sang a sad old song, making God's own thunder on the new cut ground. Lord, and my time ain't long. We was fighting over nothing and drinking too hard. Woman, don't you weep for me. Riding up to camp on the flat wheel cars. You down old piney mountains. 30 years of hanging on the old chain brake. But he sang a sad old song. Laid off and paid off in 58. Lord, and my time ain't long. And the skidder got sold to a scrap iron yard. Woman, don't you weep for me. We moved down to Virginia when the times got hard. You down old Pine Mountains. Lost my fingers to a steel band saw. But he sang a sad old song. Now my fiddle just hangs untuned on the wall. Lord, and my time ain't long. And the trees have grown up on the logging road. Woman, don't you weep for me. And the wildflowers bloom where the big shades blow. You down old piney mountains. There's nothing left for me but to drink and smoke. But he sang a sad old song. My hands can't fiddle and my heart's been broke. Lord, and my time ain't long.
Yeah, buddy. Folks, put your hands together, if you would. From J, Georgia, that's Mr. Barry Abernathy, ladies and gentlemen. That's called the Piney Mountains.
All right, it's time to tell you about this young man down here playing the guitar for you. Don't tell him no lies. I'll try not to. He's from the great state of North Carolina. He's from a little place called Lexington, North Carolina, and I've been knowing this young man probably ever since he was 9 or 10 years old when I first met Zeb, and he was playing with his family band called the Snyder Family Band back in a few years ago. But this guy right here is one of the most incredible musicians on the planet, y'all. He's now makes his home over in Smyrna, Tennessee,
moved over there about October, close to Nashville. But
he shops at the same place that Byron does.
yeah, he shops at the same place that Byron does.
That'd be the thrift store just down there.
They've got new phones. We got old phones. They got the memo.
Big round of applause right here for Zeb Synder, y'all. Zeb Synder, y'all. Folks, I grew up in southern West Virginia, what some folks call the coal mining capital of the world. And I think about all the brave people that work in the mines and crawl down in a tunnel no more than 2 feet tall in total darkness. And they break their backs and torture their lungs to keep this country going. My dad was a coal miner for many years of his life, and I can still remember as a kid when he'd come home in the morning from what all the workers called the hoot owl shift. He'd have coal black all over his face, and all you could see were the whites of his eyes. And that's about the only time I ever got to see him. My dad died of lung cancer in the spring of 2004. He was 59 years old. And we're going to do this song for him tonight and honor all the miners that risk their lives every single day.
She said goodbye to her son at the age of 21. He left his home to start a family. He worked down in the mines till the age of 59. But when his lungs gave out, so did both his knees. An old gray house lined in a road was all he had to show, working for 2.8 years of his life. They paid the doctors well as a trade-off for his health, and a monthly check that barely gets them by. And the rich man has his gold, the company has his coal, and the devil owns your soul. Were stripped of rocks and mud. And when the rain came down on that barren ground, there was nothing to prevent an awful flood. And the rich man has his gold, the company has his coal, and the devil owns your soul. If the truth be told, he was paid what he was owed for the part he played in nature's compromise. But we never laid the blame for disaster when it came on the greed that goes with progress as its guide. And the rich man has his gold, the company has his coal, and the devil owns your soul. to hell.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the heart of coal mining country, Jolo, West Virginia, that's Darrel Webb on the mandolin, octave mandolin, and the human, somewhat human voice.
Yeah, man.
Think of the pioneers of early American music. One of the first gentlemen that comes to mind and came to mind when we started Appalachian Road Show just a few years back was a man from the same part of the world Darrel Webb's from, a man by the name of Doc Boggs. Doc Boggs recorded and it's been covered by almost everybody in every industry. Some of the stuff he did, some of the original material that even might have came over from the old world. He wrote tunes, played the banjo. Often covered, but very seldom imitated. This is my favorite Doc Boggs tune. It's a little more obscure than some of them. I actually recorded this in 1993, did a bluegrass version of it with a group called, y'all probably are familiar with around here, called Third Time Out. And but this is the way that it was originally done, to hear me tell it. So we're going to try this attempt at it. It's our very first project. My favorite Doc Boggs tune called The Little Black Train. God sent to Hezekiah a message from on high. You better set your house in, or you must surely die. He turned to the wall and wept. We see him there in tears. He got his business fixed all right. God spared him 15 years. There's a little black train a-comin'. Fix all your business right. A little black train a-comin'. It could be here tonight. Go tell the ballroom lady, all dressed in worldly pride, that Death Star train's come. Prepare to take a ride. I see the train with engine and one small baggage car. Your idle thoughts and your wicked deeds will stop at the judgment bar. There's a little black train coming. Fix all your business right. A little black train coming. It could be here tonight. I can't get to the mic quick enough to sing and I forget what I'm doing. That poor young man in darkness cared not for the gospel light till suddenly hear the whistle. A little black train inside. Oh Lord, would you not spare me? I see my wicked plight. Have mercy, Lord, upon me. Please come and set me right. But death had fixed his shackles.
But death had fixed his shackles.
Up on his chain so tight before he got his business fixed. Hey, little black train inside. There's a little black train a-coming. Fix all your business right. A little black train coming. It could be here tonight. There's a little black train. There's a little black train a-coming. Fix all your business right. A little black train coming. It could be here tonight. Thank you, guys. That's called the Little Black Train, and it's off our first project. While we're on that project, let's do this. And we had a few requests as I was walking in here tonight. People want to know if we were going to do a song. We done a live video at the Chattanooga Choo Choo. I don't know if you couldn't notice that's where it was at. We weren't on the Choo Choo, but we were at the door of the building going into it. But we cut a couple of videos that day. This was one of them right here, and great tune. Albert E. Brumley was a very prominent songwriter in the old spiritual, I call it the Redback Church Hymnal and the spiritual hymns book that we grew up with, and I'm sure many of y'all probably know what I'm talking about. This is Albert E. Brumley tune, a little more obscure than some, but in the book, but nonetheless, one of my favorites. One of my favorites, Jimmy. It's called I'm Just a Pilgrim.
I am just another wayworn pilgrim departing toward Jerusalem, looking for a happy home in heaven, far beyond the valley dim. I have nothing but my faith in Jesus and His everlasting grace. But I know that ere the sun is sinking, I will have
Mighty fine, boys. I'm Just a Pilgrim. That's off our debut project. And we got one right here off the project Tribulations, which we got several of over here. We actually got vinyls on Jubilation and Tribulations. If you can see them, the dark one is Tribulations, the light one is Jubilation. And this song come off of that. Remember hearing a lot of the old-time preachers get up and maybe before they went to preaching, sing a verse of a song or so. And a great friend of mine from not too awful far from here, actually, I'm a little upset that he's not here, but he sang me this song. Said his dad was a Baptist preacher, regular Baptist preacher in eastern Kentucky, and said that he remembered him singing this song, and he sang it for me and mimicked his granddad, I'm assuming, and it made the hair stand up all over me, places I didn't know I had hair, and wasn't on top of my head. Don't see that. But a great rendition he did of that. So when we were recording Tribulations, I got to thinking about that, and Jimmy, I'd sang it somewhere, and Jim said, you've got to put this on Tribulations. So we actually I said, well, just turn the mic on, and normally you'll try to get something to tune to. You can't keep me in tune, so I just started singing, and that's the way it is on the record, and hopefully you can tell that when you listen to it and feel it. So just imagine one of the preachers getting up and having a big burden on his heart, singing this song before we led into preaching. I'm not going to light into preaching, by the way, but so y'all are lucky on that. Great song here. I got up with heaven on my mind. I got up with heaven on my mind. Lord, I dreamed of a train, was a glory-bound train. I wonder, will my children be on that train? I wonder, will my mama be on that train? I wonder, will my mama be on that train? Oh, this train's a gospel train, and it's running through this land. I wonder, will my mama be on that train? Lord, I just can't keep from crying sometime. I just can't keep from crying sometime when I look around and see what the Lord has done for me. I wonder, will my children be on that train? Lord, I got up with heaven on my mind. I got up with heaven on my mind. Lord, I dreamed of a train, was a glory-bound train. I wonder, will my children be on that train? Yeah. Just go to whatever. Hey, Darrel, you see that pink?
I do see
I
it.
appreciate it, buddy.
Here,
If I would have been over, Grandpa would bust a seam, I'm afraid, if I was been over to pick that up.
Here, Papa.
I just, sorry, boys, I just go to whatever. I'm glad y'all wasn't having to play on that, because I just went to whatever key I heard in the house. I could start at one key, and the second I hear an echo, I just walk right to it. What's that?
It's like Stevie Wonder.
Just like Stevie Wonder? Yeah. I can't see much better than Stevie Wonder. Couldn't think of that. Of course, I don't know how much you can see. I digress, y'all. We're going to do this right here. We'd be remiss if we didn't mention the part that West African people, the great part they played in our music and culture, and especially our musical culture in Appalachia and all over the world. But the American music wouldn't be the same without their part in it. And it's going to be impossible for me to sound exactly like a black spiritual quartet singing, but this will sound a little bit like an older, fatter version of an Elvis impersonator, if you can imagine what that. This is our cover of a song by the Golden Gate Jubilee Quartet that recorded out of Roanoke, Virginia. When you ask about what that has to do with Appalachia, they recorded starting in about 1927 out of Roanoke, Virginia, in the Appalachian Mountains. And my favorite all-time gospel quartet. I love it. If you don't know who that is, if anybody can remember, if you're not old enough to remember the actual show, the reruns of stuff like Mighty Mouse and different things like that, they did the voices, they did songs, they did commercials, all kind of stuff back in those days. We got our own Mighty Mouse right here behind me. Mighty Mouth, excuse me, with a TH. Show them what Mighty Mouse sounded like.
Here I come to save the day.
There you go. That didn't cost a dime extra, I promise. Yeah. This is our cover of the one called You Better Run. Find you a hiding place. I'm going to pick a key. You just play wherever you want to. Well, now you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. I feel like my time ain't low. Time ain't low. Time ain't low.
Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. I feel like my time ain't low. Time ain't low. Time ain't low. Well, now goodbye, you false pretender. Lord, I cannot wait for you. For the Bible declares you're the head, and what the Bible declares is true.
Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. I feel like my time ain't low. Time ain't low. Time ain't low. Well, now meet me, Jesus, meet me. Meet me right in the middle of the air. And now if these wings should fail me, I'm gonna teach me on another path.
Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. I feel like my time ain't low. Time ain't low. Time ain't low. Now on Sunday when the preacher was preaching, brother, you was about to shout. Well, he asked for a little collection,
brother, when you had your long coat out.
Brother, you better run. You better find you a hiding place. 'Cause the train is a living today. Had a preacher there.
And hold line.
Now, brother, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. Well, you better run.
Run when I say
Somebody's calling you. I feel like my time ain't low. Time ain't low. Time ain't low.
You better run, ladies and gentlemen. You better run back to the stage, Byron. Has everybody had a good time so far tonight? That's awesome. Yeah, thanks to Kenny and everybody here. My goodness, I'd heard about this place, but I hadn't gotten the pleasure of being here, and I'm glad we changed that tonight. This has been a blast, and hope we get to see you fine folks again sometime down the road. Thanks for having us. This is a beautiful place that you've got in your neighborhood here, and I wish I had one just like it. And I live in Nashville, so that's saying a lot. I can go here really well, country music, we'll call it that. You can hear some of that if I want to, but it's hard to find something like this, so count your blessings, I'd say. So if you will, we just sang You Better Run, but there's not enough room for that in here. So if you would, in an orderly fashion, at the end of the show, if you would walk over here, we're going to come over here. We'd love to meet every single one of you, and as Barry mentioned already, we've got those big square things over there now. And I didn't know what those, no, I'm kidding. I knew what those were. I grew up with those. My kids have never seen one, however. Does anybody remember listening to vinyl LPs when they were kids? Or maybe young at heart people, older folks? Almost, yeah, 78, yeah. Well, so, all of us on stage, we've been playing music professionally for, I don't want to say how many years, but I had never been on a vinyl LP. But I grew up listening to them. I loved the way they sounded. I loved being able to find the song that you could see it on there. That was so cool to me. And I grew up listening to them until they got warped. That was a little weird, but we promise these won't be warped yet, folks. We love the fact that vinyl has come back. It's a really, really cool thing. The liner notes are big enough you can actually read what's happening and see people on there and all that kind of stuff. And in our case, unfortunately, perhaps, but it is really cool to finally have our last two albums. We've got Tribulation, as Barry mentioned. We've got Jubilation on vinyl. It's not just for shower curtains anymore, folks. It's come on back. So, speaking of coming on back, I've been telling folks this. If for some reason vinyl's just kind of peaks and then troughs real quick, we're going to go back to 8 tracks. We're going to have those for you next time. Those things were so practical. They're great. You need a Pontiac. Yeah, you need a Pontiac as big as this stage to keep your stash in. So if not LPs, folks, come back next time. We'll have some 8 tracks for you. That'll work. But hey, we're going to do what we think is the most fun song on our album, which is titled Jubilation. So that kind of makes sense, I think, right? Is everybody feeling jubilant out there tonight? I was kind of lukewarm on the jubilant factor. Who's really, really, really feeling jubilant tonight? Okay, that's quite more jubilant. We'll go with that. So this song is called The La La Blues. It's super fun and it's super easy. So easy, in fact, that this man right here can teach it to you, folks. So he's going to do that real quick, and we're all going to sing together, okay? This will be our last song, and then we'll all go have a chili dog here in a minute, okay? Here it is, The La La Blues, everybody.
We would have some cherry cheesecake, but I ate the last piece of it. It was good, so I'm sorry. If you came in late, you missed something extra special. I guess I could teach it to them. Normally, I would just let you sing it because I thought you'd know it, but there wasn't but 3 people in here who's ever seen this before. So it goes, and I know, you're lucky you picked this one. I know 6 songs, and that's how I count to put 6 on my hands. This is one of them. I'll mark this one out now, so I know this one now. It's called the La La Blues. I'm going to sing it. You sing it back to me. Then we're all going to sing the choruses together until we blow the roof off of this place. How about it? 2 and here we go. La la la. I'm singing la la la. I'm so happy. I'm singing la la la. Now see how easy it is? La la la. Ready? La la. I'm singing. I'm singing la la. I'm so happy. That's good enough for me. Let's play it, boys. Well, I know that you heard this old song sung before. You ain't heard it while I'm walking out the door to the bathroom. You still gonna have to sing. And it's goodbye, baby. Seeing you that time will come. See, I turned the tables, now you're the one on the bus. Everybody sing it loud. La, la, la. It's la, la, la. I'm singing la, la, la. I'm so happy I'm singing la, la. Wow. All right, Judy. If I was a catfish in a river down in St. Louis, I'd be the biggest fish, honey, anyone had ever seen. But I never would get caught, 'cause I never bite the hook and line. All the women try and catch catch me as I go swimming by. We're all gonna sing again. It's la 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 la. I'm singing la la la. I'm so happy I'm singing la la la. We're gonna bless you with the Appalachian nose horn one more time. I'm wet and I'm wild. You can tell old D Webb's short and thin, so I can squeeze out in any position that big dummy's gonna put me in. You see, I've got me this whole thing. I'm gonna laugh at heart's disease. I'm gonna laugh my way down to any old place I please. It's la la la. I'm singing la la la. We'll sing it. I'm so happy I'm singing la la la. Be the best yet. Do it again one more time. I'm singing la la la. I'm so happy I'm singing la la la. I'm singing la la la. I'm so happy I'm singing la la la. I'm singing la la la. Said I'm so happy I'm singing la la la. Mount Sterling, you guys are awesome. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Kenny Curry. We're Appalachian Road Show. God bless you. Good night.
Wow, that's awesome.
Golly, thank y'all so much. We appreciate it. Has everybody had a good time?
We were going to leave, but we couldn't get by.
Yeah, we was going to go, but we can't get out of here anyway. So. And y'all didn't have to make all that noise. We know one more. I bet a big hand for all these boys up here on stage. Ain't they awesome?
Every single one of them. Yes, sir.
TheAppalachianRoadshow.com is our website if y'all want to figure out where we're going to be at next and come hang out with us and bring about 300 people with you. It'd be great. And if we're within, 700, 800 miles, y'all just get in the truck and come on.
It's only 10, 12 hours if you drive fast.
We're in Ann Arbor tomorrow
Y'all-
night. Come on up.
We're in Ann Arbor, Michigan tomorrow night at the Ark. If you feel like making a road trip, but
Teach them how to sing. They
They love,
teach them how to sing.
they love
Huh?
Michigan.
They can come and teach them how to sing.
yeah, y'all can come and teach everybody up there how to sing.
And you can maybe get in a fist fight with all the Wolverine fans, maybe. What a great time that would be.
How much fun?
We got any anniversaries here today? Anybody celebrating an anniversary? We'll do this one for anybody that's celebrating an anniversary. It's a song here about going to jail.
I want to know something else.
Barry said he can relate.
I want to know why it is that a woman is always wanting to get. We need to be killing some trashy men in some of these songs, don't we? For some reason, bluegrass songs, they always kill some poor, pitiful, innocent woman. I don't know what to do with it. But you could not do a bluegrass program without some kind of murdering. I don't know why, but Pretty Polly, Little Willie, all these things.
The music sounds so happy, too.
It's so happy, yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Play the happiest music in the world, and they murder people all the time. So.
I mean, poor Ellen Smith, shot through the hard line, cold on the ground. I mean, that's happy as...
That's a cheery little...
And then you got stuff like, oh, dear, oh, dear, won't you spare me over till another year?
Sing it, Ralph.
This is Darrel's prison song, and he's not in prison yet, so I make a joke about it, but it still ain't midnight yet. It's not even 9 o'clock, I don't think. So he still could be a true story. So it's called 99 Years and One Dark Day. Thank you all again.
Gonna
One question. Would you like to see him come back? Yeah. All right. Bring 20 people with you. We'll put them somewhere.